Traders, how are we? Hope you had a lovely weekend. Didn't do anything that I wouldn't do. Trader Tom here from Simply Forex, the channel created to help you conquer the markets. Today is Monday, the 18th of March, and we are going to start with Friday's trades. We're going to look back at Friday's trades, but if you stay to the end of the vid, guys, I'm also going to give you my trade ideas for today and the important news for today, so stay tuned. Right, Friday then, we were looking at pound Canadian dollar. We were looking to buy it, but we just never got the break that we wanted. But this is why we were trying to buy it. We're in an uptrend, okay? Tick. Okay, we've got a nice bullish candle, yeah, bouncing off this level of support, tick. Yeah, we've got room to move up to the next area of resistance, tick. Okay, so yeah, we were looking for buys. We'll still be looking for buys today because look at that rejection wick as well. The only problem is, guys, if you look at the H4, we just never got that break of structure that we wanted. Like I said, we could have traded this aggressively. We could have traded it from this level here and take price up. And you may have had a good trade from this level, guys, yeah? Let's look at the H1. Let's see if it gave you an entry candle. Yeah, so it definitely did. You could have entered on this candle if you wanted to trade it more aggressively, and you will currently be in this trade. I suggest you take some profit here. But what I was waiting for, as I said in my analysis vid, was a break of this level. And it just never happened. Yeah, I was looking for something like this. And then as soon as we got the break, I would have entered. But yeah, just didn't materialize on Friday. No problem. We sit on our hands. That is a skill. The next trade was pound Swiss franc. And this just started breaking down instead of moving up. But again, yeah, what we were looking for buys. And why were we looking for buys? Well, we was in a uptrend. Yeah, this is where we are. So in an uptrend, nice bullish candles, and we had a little bit of room to move into back up to these highs, if not further. Okay, so that was the idea. If we drop down to the H4 or even the H1, because we did get this candle and I was interested, but then I was thinking to myself, look, if I enter here, we're immediately at resistance, So I declined from taking this trade, and thankfully we did. And even if I did get in on this trade, guys, right, and I started seeing these wicks, I would exit the trade. Yeah, it's not pushing through that level. All right, so I didn't enter the trade, but if I did, I would have got out of it. And then after that, H1 structure broke down. Yeah, so definitely not interested when that happens. So no trade on pound Swiss franc, sit on your hands. And the final one was oil. And again, no trade, sit on your hands. If we look at the day chart, we were looking to buy it. Yeah, and quite clearly, we were in this uptrend. These lows never broke. Yeah, and then we got a break of these highs with this candle. Yeah, so that is a continuation of trend. And we were just trying to, jump on up to the next psychological level. If we drop down to the H1, yeah, again, it looked like it was breaking down. Well, not looked like, it was breaking down. Yeah, because if we look at this as the last H1 low, it started to break down. And then we got this another big bearish candle, so it just wasn't clear to trade this. And it still really hasn't broken these highs. So yeah, no trade on oil for that reason as well. If I'm looking to buy, guys, I need to see a build up in structure, not a breakdown. Okay, so yeah, no trade on Friday, but let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoy receiving my analysis and trade ideas every single day, then please come join the channel. Subscribe to the channel right now, smash the notification button, and if everyone could please smash the like button. It really helps support the channel. Thank you very much. Trades for Monday, the 18th of March. Before we get started, please come and join our trading community. We've got like-minded traders sharing ideas, knowledge, experiences. So come join the free Discord channel. We also have the VIP Trading Academy, which is, we now have a great promotion running on that. Okay, so check that out as well. You get signals, trade ideas every day, access to me, and numerous tutorials to help you trade. Also, guys, if you would like to be coached one-on-one with myself, drop us an email and we'll send you the details of the mentorship program, something in my eye. And finally, guys, if you would like to show your support for the channel, then you can. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member, and there's many perks for doing so. Also, don't forget, live stream today, 8 a.m. New York EST time. Get all of your questions ready for me. I'm ready for you. Okay. Right, trades. So my first trade is Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar to buy it. But how did I arrive at that? So I'm going to show you a correlation break. Okay, so Aussie dollar, Aussie dollar and New Zealand dollar are highly correlated. So if you look at Aussie dollar yen and New Zealand yen, you know, they generally move in the same direction, right? But we've had a real correlation break between the two, which is quite unlucky, and it's unusual. All right. So if you look at, I'll give you an example. If you look at Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, right, we want to buy this. Yeah, it's at a nice level here for buys. So this is potentially a trade idea for today, Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar buy. And, you know, we'd look to take it back up to here. Yeah, if not further. Right. Yeah. You agree with that? Looks good, makes sense. But why it's not a trade idea for today is this. If you look at New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, right, should be a very similar trade. You would sell this, right? It's broken these lows, nice big bearish candle, lower highs, right? I'd take this down to 8,200. And I still might. We'll keep an eye on these trades, right? But because of that correlation break, that is telling me Aussie dollar strength and New Zealand dollar weakness. So that has led me to my first trade idea for today. And you've guessed it, it is Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. And we want to buy it, right? Simple as that. Okay, so there's also reasons why, you know, from a price action technical analysis point of view, there's also reasons I want to buy Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, but that break in correlation adds, you know, more confluence to the trade idea. Now, why do we want to buy this? Well, we was in a downtrend, okay, and now we're firmly in an uptrend. Okay, we've got a nice big bullish candle. And I just want to take it, you know, because you can see there's resistance in here, right? So all I want to do is take it to the first psychological level before all of that resistance, which is this 0800 level. You know, guys, I love an 00 or a 50. Yeah, and this is 00. And isn't 50 the police? Yo, you better yell 50. Anyway, yeah, I won't rap again. I might, who knows? Okay, so we're just going to buy Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar up to this 10800 level. Okay, if we drop down to the H4, you know, I always look at H4 and H1 for entries. And we've sort of got a bit of both, right? We have a H4 entry, which will be in here. Yeah, if we just follow H4 trend, let's say we get a nice retrace into here, moving average 20 catches up. Yeah, and we get a bullish reaction, I'll start buying Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. All right, take some profit up to here. Okay, but if we look at the H1, there's also a H1 trade. Now, this is one reason why I hedge, but secondly, how can we, you know, will it start to, you know, react here, or will it react on our H4 level? And we don't know, but we have clues. And the clue is the strength of the daily candle. All right, so let me just quickly show you that daily candle. That daily candle doesn't look like it's retracing much, if at all. Okay, so I would happily take the H1 level. Now, if we go back to that H1 level, Yeah, you can see we've got price react in here. So if price comes back down to this level, perhaps the moving average 20 catches up, get a bullish reaction, I will buy Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. I'm also keeping an eye on Aussie dollar CAD, New Zealand CAD, but Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar is my first trade idea to buy. My second trade idea, again, I feel like I need to show you other pairs before I show you the one that I want to trade. So, you know, Swiss franc, it's been weak for a while. If we look at Aussie dollar, Swiss franc, I still like, you know, I like this level that Aussie dollar, Swiss francs at. I don't like this candle, but look, if we get a build up in structure, I think this could be a good trade. I also like pound Swiss franc still. Yeah, you know, we're still in this uptrend. Yeah, you know, we're at a nice level. Again, if we get a build up in structure, I would consider buying pound Swiss franc. But my second trade idea is this, US dollar Swiss franc. So whereas Aussie dollar Swiss franc and pound Swiss franc had big red candles, US dollar Swiss franc has a nice big green candle, which is why I prefer it. You know, simple as that. And you'll see, guys, we're basically in this big range with US dollar Swiss franc. Okay, so I think, you know, we're just ranging from here to here. And we can just take price to the top of the range. You know, we've got this bullish candle above the moving average 20. And I just think we can jump on this momentum back up to these highs, specifically 8868. If we drop down to the H4, yeah, the thing with this is it might have already, you know, that is an entry candle. Yeah, but that happened on Friday night. Yeah, you don't really want to trade that. So we'll see. Yeah, I want price to come back down, test these last lows in here, maybe moving average 20 catches up. Yeah, we get a bullish reaction, and then I'll start buying US dollar Swiss franc. If we look at the H1, we could also trade it like this, guys, really, because, you know, H1 structure's in a downtrend, right? It is. We broke this low. Yeah, now we're here. So this suggests we're getting lower highs. So it may well come back down to here. But then even if we get something like this, you know, I'll follow H1 structure. We get a break of that. I'll also enter US dollar Swiss franc. So we'll see. There's a few permutations how this can play out. Permutations, that's word of the day. We should do that. Word of the day. We're going to do that from now on. What else are we looking at? And then, yeah, and then a couple of the trades I was looking at from Friday still. So pound Canadian dollar. Yeah, this is a trade idea. I still like this. We're in an uptrend. Yeah, you don't have to be Warren Buffett. Okay, we're in an uptrend. And both of these candles are bullish, not bearish. Bullish. That wick is bullish. Okay, and the idea is to take it back up to this psychological level. I love an 00 or a 50. That's going to be on the t-shirts, on the merchandise that we start creating. I love 50 and 00. Anyway, let's look at the H1. Okay, so let's look at the H4. So it's the same level, guys. But, you know, what we were looking for on Friday was a break at this level. Yeah, we didn't get it, but nothing's changed. Yeah, I'm still looking for a break of this level. As soon as we get it, I'll start buying it back up to here. All right. So, yeah, pound Canadian dollar. That's what we're looking for. And we're still looking at oil. Yeah, oil just did nothing on Friday. But if we look at the daily chart, it's still broke. Yeah, it's still broken that level. If this candle had closed back into this grey zone, I would be less inclined to buy it. But it didn't, right? It still closed above the grey zone and above these last highs. Yeah, and we're clearly, yeah, this didn't break. We're clearly in an uptrend. Okay, so oil is still on the cards. If we drop down to the H4, again, you know, maybe we've had our entry candle already. But if we look on the H1, I just need to make sense of the H1. And it doesn't make sense to me at the moment, right? Because for me, we've had a structure breakdown. We're getting lower lows, lower highs, and these highs haven't broke. So we're getting this price action so far. I might wait for a H1 structure break, something like this, and then I'll start buying oil. All right, guys. So yeah, those are my trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. So news for Monday, the 18th of March. Before I start, guys, please subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button and smash the like button. Right, news for Monday, the 18th of March. So the only piece of news we're interested in is this, but it is big news. Yeah, it's CPI, 10 o'clock, London GMT, coming out of the Euro. We've got core CPI, CPI year on year, and CPI month on month. So as we know, guys, inflation is still very important, and this will move any Euro pair. So must be aware of that. But other than that, guys, you are free to trade. Don't forget to join me for the live stream, 8 a.m. New York EST time. Get your questions ready for me, and I'll see you then, guys.